Hello, my name is Bridget McNulty. I am the co-founder of Sweet Life Diabetes Community, which is South Africa's largest online diabetes community, and I'm living with type 1 diabetes myself. What Sweet Life is we are a website at sweetlife.org.za, and we have a panel of experts, medical experts, that check the information that we share, and we share information on everything from how to live a healthy life, what kind of food to eat. We've recently created a diabetes food guide that helps with portion control and also making the right decisions, which foods to choose and how much to eat. I came to know about Allegra. We worked together last year specifically during National Diabetes Month. So a number of pharmacies during National Diabetes Month, which is November, like Clicks, Dis-Chem, and Alpha Pharm last year, offered free blood glucose testing. And one of the biggest problems in South Africa when it comes to the diabetes sphere is that nobody knows, there's no reliable source of data. So nobody knows exactly how many people have diabetes or how many people are testing their blood sugar. We haven't quite got to that level of data yet. So what was amazing is that Allegra has created this entire health information exchange that kind of completes the circle of care for medical aids and insurance companies and pharmacies and pharmacy clinics and patients. So they're all connected. And Allegra empowered us through this health information exchange to get a picture of the extent of diabetes in South Africa. And it was fascinating. So what we saw was that of the people who went to get their blood sugar checked for free during National Diabetes Month, which is a segment we call the worried well. So you would go and get your blood sugar checked if you kind of thought maybe there would be something wrong. A startling 35% of them, so that's 1 in 3 people, their blood sugar was high enough that would place them in the pre-diabetic range. So what does that mean? There are 2 kinds of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. And pre-diabetes is a term used more overseas than in South Africa. In South Africa, we look at it more as at risk for developing type 2. Type 1 diabetes, in brief, affects about 10% of people with diabetes. That's the kind I have. You get suddenly very sick. It's a very dramatic diagnosis, usually, often diagnosed in children, and you immediately have to go into insulin injections. It's an autoimmune condition that's genetic, but not hereditary. So it's something in your genes, but you don't get it from your parents. Type 2 diabetes is strongly hereditary, so it often runs in families, and it's the other 90% of people with diabetes have type 2 diabetes. It's often called a lifestyle condition because it can be caused by the wrong kind of lifestyle. So that means carrying extra weight, especially around your tummy area, eating the wrong kind of food, eating junk food, too much sugar, fizzy drinks, fatty foods, and not exercising enough. What's amazing about type 2 diabetes is that if you are diagnosed early enough, you can reverse it. It's completely reversible. If you're diagnosed a little later, it's manageable with medication and lifestyle changes, sometimes just lifestyle changes. So if you lose extra weight and start exercising and change your diet, that can be enough to manage type 2 diabetes. Otherwise, you might need to take medication, which could be tablets or insulin. But it's a completely manageable condition. What's terrifying about type 2 diabetes in South Africa is that it is the #1 killer of women in South Africa. Stats says they released that in 2016. It should be headlines all over the country. And the reason it's the #1 killer is because of what this data showed that we got from Allegra, because 1 in 3 people has prediabetes. So that means there's risk for developing type 2 diabetes. And they were lucky enough to find out by going to get their blood sugar checked. What about all those who haven't gone to get their blood sugar checked? So at the beginning of this year, the SA Demographic and Health Survey was released, and that said that actually up to 65% of South Africans could be in that pre-diabetic range. Easy way to remember what to do if you already have type 2 diabetes and you're trying to live a healthy, happy life with diabetes, we tell people remember TEAL, T-E-E-L. T is take your medicine, E is exercise, E is eat healthy, and L is lose weight if necessary. If you want to prevent type 2 diabetes, it's EEL, EEL. Still need to exercise, still need to eat healthy, and still need to lose weight if necessary. And the truth is that this is the information that we all should be living with, because this is how you live a healthy life. If you want to reduce hypertension, high blood pressure, it's a similar situation. If you're struggling with obesity, it's a similar situation. None of this is specific to diabetes. It's specific to how to live well and how to live a healthy life. So I really want to encourage you to know your status. The way we all know our HIV status, we should all know our diabetes status. And again, my name is Bridget McNulty. And if you would like to find out more, we are on sweetlife.org.za and on Facebook on Diabetic South Africans. And I really want to thank Allegra for inviting me here today, but also for empowering us to get a clearer picture of what the diabetes situation in South Africa really looks like. And they're able to do that with their excellent health system. Thank you.